everybody wave. We got adults, grown-ups, grown-ups.
So this is speech number 2. It's the informative speech, and I am going to be teaching you guys about PKU. So PKU stands for phenylketonuria, which happens to be a genetic metabolic disorder. So that means it's inherited from your parents, it's in your genes, there's no cure, nothing like that right now. What happens with PKU is your body is unable to break down the amino acid, or the amino acid phenylalanine. If you remember back chemistry class, any of that, protein is made up of a chain of amino acids, and phenylalanine happens to be one of those amino acids. Since your body can't break it down, it then builds up in your brain if you don't stick to the treatment plan, and essentially would lend to irreversible brain damage. When my son was 5 days old, I received a call from his pediatrician that he was in fact diagnosed with PKU. He happened to be 1 in the 20,000. So how PKU is diagnosed is via the newborn screen that is performed on infants 24 to 72 hours after birth. It's just a quick little heel prick done, test the blood. Normally phenylalanine levels are average, normal, within range, and unlucky few happen to be elevated, which is what my son Maddox had. The diet for PKU is a low protein diet. Someone who has PKU, their average tolerance is about 4 to 8 grams of protein a day, where your average adult who doesn't have PKU, they need at least 50 grams of protein a day. You really don't realize how much protein is in your normal food until you have to sit down and really look at it. For example, 1 cup of broccoli has 3 grams of protein, and just 1 slice of white bread has 2. Not sticking to the PKU diet, as I mentioned earlier, can lead to irreversible brain damage, but it can also have other mental effects such as anxiety, depression, irritability, struggle focusing, everything like that. So really it's important that an individual, especially during developmental years, sticks to that diet. As for the future of PKU, they're actually super close to a few cures. Right now, the main one is gene therapy, which would literally be altering an individual's gene to make them able to process phenylalanine and essentially live a normal life and have a normal diet. The other one is a probiotic. This probiotic is a pill that an individual would take daily and would break down the phenylalanine before it gets into their bloodstream. So pretty much PKU is super rare, like I mentioned, 1 in 20,000. My hope for this speech and just teaching everybody about PKU is that eventually it will become as known about as other metabolic issues, such as like diabetes. Everybody knows about diabetes. So hopefully PKU has a future like that.
Yay!
Good job.
Good job, babe.